Graduates of the medical school class of 2020. I'm so excited and proud of you for achieving this great accomplishment. Job well done. My name is Dr. Clay Hayes, and I am president of Mississippi State Medical Association. I know you are thrilled about starting your career. Internships and residencies bring a mixture of excitement, anticipation, and relief. Hey, now you're going to get paid for the work you're doing. I know it's been a long road learning the basic tenets of the practice of medicine, but this is only the beginning. Medical training is very much like climbing a mountain. You have scaled part of the way up, and now you've reached your first plateau. Go ahead, stop, turn around, look over the plane of your past achievements. The view is much better, and you can see much farther. But remember, people can see you better too. You have earned the title of physician, and with that comes the responsibility of taking care of your patients as well as society. I am confident that you are up to the task, and I look forward to watching you scale to new heights. In the words of one of my mentors, just do the right thing. It's an honor and my privilege to call you colleagues. Good luck and Godspeed. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Dr. Jennifer Bryan from the Mississippi State Medical Association Board of Trustees. We are so proud of you, the class of 2020, and I wanted to take this time to wish you all congratulations. I know we can't be together this year like we normally would, and I regret that. I really do. I know that you have worked very hard and that your family and your friends want to be there to celebrate with you. I want to be there. But we can't this year, and these are historical, extraordinary times, and you guys are a historical and extraordinary class. So I urge you to see it for what it is, which is that you are the class that graduated in the pandemic. It's almost a badge of honor. You're prepared. You're ready for this moment. This is what you trained for, and we know that you can do it. You may be somewhat nervous and you may be somewhat excited, but you're ready. We've gone before you as the state association, and we have advocated and worked to protect the profession of medicine. And we promise to continue to work to keep medicine strong for you, so that when you are through with your residency and fellowship, you'll have a healthy profession waiting for you to return to. As you scatter across the state and across the country, we urge you to stay involved. Now more than ever, it's so important for organized medicine to give a voice to physicians. If you're in state during your training, join us. I'd love to sit with you and talk with you about advocacy. It doesn't take much time, honestly, but it's important work. And if you're across the country, we urge you to get involved and one day to return home to Mississippi to practice. We'd certainly love for you to return home and be here with us. Again, all my best from the Medical Association. We are so, so proud of you. And we look forward to great things to come from you. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Hello, 2020 School of Medicine graduates. I am Dr. Claude Brunson, Executive Director of the Mississippi State Medical Association and Professor Emeritus of the University of Mississippi School of Medicine. Let me offer my heartfelt congratulations to you on achieving this hard-earned milestone of graduating from medical school and welcome you as a newly minted physician to the profession of medicine. You are entering the profession at an historic time in our country and around the globe as you begin the next phase of your maturation in a specialty during a pandemic. But while you have given up much in regard to the pomp and circumstance surrounding your graduation, you will gain even more because it is times like these, during crises, that the creativity and innovative spirit comes out. I have no doubt that you will excel and achieve at a level much more accelerated than what occurs in normal times. So be of good cheer. Your remarkable journey is just beginning, and we wait with eager anticipation of the medical advances you will achieve to benefit your patients and mankind in general. So Godspeed and welcome to our ranks.
Congratulations, University of Mississippi Medical School, class of 2020. After all these years of toil and sacrifice, you are now recognized by all as physicians, doctors of medicine. Wear that identity with pride and nurture the meaning of what it represents. Service to those in need, trusted advisor and confidant of the most sensitive secrets, and devotion to a lifelong adventure of learning. Adventure always involves engaging the unknown and at least some degree of risk. Each of you has already experienced adventure to get this far, felt the fear of the unknown, calculated the risk of failure of the path you have just completed, and yet you pushed forward, despite the risk and fear, to reach this height, Doctor of Medicine. Now you've reached the finish line of one adventure only to find the starting line of the next, even greater adventure, the one that takes a lifetime. From this point, you must devote yourself to strive to master that which can never be fully mastered, the practice of medicine. Fear not. This journey is filled not only with toil and sacrifice, but with great joy and rewards. The joy of discovery, of achievement, and the reward of knowing that you've made a difference in the lives of others. Through the ages, it's always been the adventurers who've been celebrated, lifted up as models. Each of you now has that charge and challenge to determine the path of your adventure in a lifetime of practice of medicine. Each of you has the opportunity to follow in the footsteps of some legendary physicians from the University of Mississippi. These great adventurers are named Guyton, Hardy, Shirley, and so many others. They demonstrated for you the love of knowledge, the love of justice, and care for their fellow man. I'm also reminded of one of my mentors, Dr. Peter Blake, who always admonished his young physician students, young doctor, do the right thing. If you will strive to heed Dr. Blake's words and to follow the example of those who've gone before you, you will go far. You will do great things. And at the end of your days, you will be able to look back with great joy of the adventure that you set forth on today. Congratulations. Welcome to this fraternity of healers, of people who love others and make a difference throughout all time. Congratulations.
I'm U.S. Surgeon General Jerome Adams. Though this may seem like an especially challenging time to graduate from medical school, you've chosen a profession that is all about helping those in need. And now more than ever, people need your help. There's never been such a spotlight on the important work of physicians, and your knowledge, skills, commitment, and compassion have never been of greater value. Though I know there's some apprehension, you've all received excellent training, and I know you're well prepared for your journeys ahead. And if you're as lucky as I've been, you'll discover your career has many unique chapters and opportunities that extend well beyond patient care, but that have their roots in lessons and values learned during your time in med school. So if you don't mind, I'd like to leave you all with some advice. First, dare to be innovators and disruptors. A novel coronavirus has shown us that it's time for new thinking. Never before have graduates entered their careers with so much opportunity to think outside the box and shape the future of health and healthcare. Second, advocate for your patients and profession. Throughout my career, I've learned my voice and my advocacy can save as many lives as my scalpel or stethoscope. Third, strive to be good people and not just good physicians. My favorite saying is that people need to know you care before they care what you know. And finally, practice good self-care. Just as a car can't go as far or as fast on a flat tire, you can't give your best effort if you aren't mentally, physically, and spiritually running on all cylinders. So from the nation's doctor to the new doctors of the nation, I want you to know I could not be more proud of all of you. Congratulations, class of 2020.
This is a great accomplishment that you have achieved. Please know that going on to being a physician is many things. First of all, it's an honor. Second of all, it's a privilege. Few people in our communities have the opportunity to really help people like you will be able to. But also, there's a bit of an obligation. There's an obligation to make sure that you serve the medical needs of the community under every circumstance. But even that is also a privilege because it's something that other people don't really have the opportunity to do. As you go forward, I encourage you to choose career paths that are consistent with your values. Many things that make money don't really contribute to your accomplishments or your internal well-being. As an example, early in my career, I spent a lot of time working overseas for basically very little money or maybe just covering my expenses. But some of the most valuable experiences that I have had were working in the tuberculosis prisons in Siberia, for which I made almost no money whatsoever. Working in Southeast Asia in the TB and HIV wards, trying to help doctors understand how to treat these diseases. Again, experiences I wouldn't trade for any amount of money in the world. But then also experiences that augmented my capacity to be a physician and a public health professional back in the United States. So, as you look forward to your careers, take opportunities to do the fantastic things that only physicians really have the opportunity to do. And then the last thing I would like to say is let science be your guide. The coronavirus pandemic has shown us that a lot of anecdotal or emotional things will kind of get in the way as we look at how do we perform our jobs day to day. So use science, use randomized trials, be sure to use guidelines, but don't be slave to guidelines, because sometimes the science does follow reality, but use the foundational elements that you have learned during your years at UMC to make sure that you can be the best physician that you can be. Good luck, have fun, you've got a great journey ahead of you.
Hello, and congratulations to the class of 2020, particularly to those of you who are graduating from medical school at UMC and at William Carey. We are so proud of you. This nationwide pandemic has taught us a lot, but it has taught all Americans and all Mississippians how much we should appreciate those of you who are on the front line and those of you who will be on the front line, making sure that we keep Mississippians and Americans safe. I know that you have had challenging times over the last number of years, and I know that last year of medical school did not end exactly the way you had anticipated it would end. But we as Mississippians and we as Americans are resilient. You are resilient. I want you to know how proud Ely and I are of your accomplishments, and we know you're going to make Mississippi a better place. Thank y'all, congratulations, and God bless.
I'd like to congratulate the University of Mississippi Medical School, your 2020 graduating class. Congratulations. Job well done. My son graduated from there. I know all the hard work that went into that, all the study that went into that, and how you sacrificed to make that position. And I can also tell you, at no time in Mississippi's history do we need you more than we do now. It is a fantastic thing that you've accomplished. It's so important. I know some of you will go off and have other advanced training of some sort, maybe not here in Mississippi. But the one thing I want to remind y'all is please come home. Please come home to your state. We need you here in Mississippi. We need our leaders in the medical community to stay here. So congratulations. Job well done. Congratulate the William Carey College class of Osteopathic Medicine 2020. Congratulations to each of you. It's very difficult, hard work that you put in to get this designation. And it really, at no time in Mississippi's history, do we need more doctors than we do today. Some of you will go on for advanced training, some of you will go right to work. But wherever you go to work, I want you always to be in Mississippi. We really need you at this time in our history, probably like no other. So congratulations, job well done. We're looking forward to working with you, and we're looking forward to you staying in Mississippi.
Hello, this is Philip Gunn. I serve as the Speaker of the House for the state of Mississippi, and it's quite an honor for me today to come before you and congratulate you on your graduation from medical school. I know many of you have put forward a long, hard road to get to this point, and it is quite a day of celebration. I share your disappointment in the fact that you're not able to actually go through a graduation ceremony, but I was asked to come and offer my congratulations, and I jumped at the opportunity because I feel like this is certainly a big day in your life. I want to thank you for the devotion that you have put into your career, the dedication you have exhibited to get to this point, and I look forward to you serving the citizens of the state of Mississippi. Each of you knows just how critical medical care is in the state of Mississippi, and this pandemic has revealed that unlike anything we've seen before. So it's people like you who are serving on the front lines that are going to push forward and serve the citizens of our state and provide them with the health care that they need. We congratulate you, we thank you, and we look forward to working with you in the future.